think they've got a good little hot rod for tomorrow.
You know who it was that told me today is Danny Lawrence's birthday?
Was it Nick Harrison?
It was Nick Harrison.
Okay. I thought it was our producer, Pam Miller.
No, not Pam. Not Pam. Now, here's Ryan Sieg. You can help me with this, Larry, but he's in the 93. And if you're a Ryan Sieg fan, you've known forever, he drives the 39. J.J. Yaley driving for this team in the 39 this weekend. Because there are 46 cars here, you want to do the best you can to manipulate points, give everyone the best opportunity to get in the field. The way to do that, put Yaley in the 39, put Ryan in the 93. Sieg will be back in that 39 car next weekend.
And I'm going to tell you what, Ryan Sieg, he has worked himself into a pretty good little old restrictor plate racer.
Oh, yeah.
He's normally right there at the front when they drop the green flag, racing up there inside the top 10.
3-car effort for RSS Racing this weekend. We mentioned Sieg and J.J. Yaley. And the other car, 38. Machine of Jeff Green, who is the 2000 Xfinity Series champion.
Ryan right now is 16th quickest. He's run a total of 7 laps. His lap times seem to be right in the 48.50s, which is, you know, we'll call that a second off of some of our faster cars.
You ever met his dad, Rod?
I have not, but I have heard he is quite the character.
You owe it to yourself to get in the garage and ask where Rod Sieg is. He's a good guy, a lot of fun, and this organization really works hard. You said his numbers on plate tracks have been pretty good. How about top 10? 3 of the last 8 races. That's not bad. Almost 50%.
You can see they got quite a bit of tape on the nose of that car, because right there at the right side base of the windshield, that's where the overflow, you can see that thing spitting just a little bit of water. And I think
it's once in a lifetime experience. Now I have to ask you the most important question. I don't care about the bag. I care about how many G's.
We pulled 9.6 G's, and it was only for 3 seconds, because at the time he was like, man, it's really tough to breathe on this, so just be ready for me, and I'm not going to do it very long. So that was the biggest thing, but phenomenal experience, man. It was so cool to see how much this correlated to you know, what they do at the Air Force. They have interior guys, crew chiefs, engineers, and so put that helmet on, man, you got the comms in your ears. It's almost similar to you know, driving one of these race cars, so it was really cool to see how they all came together to make that happen. Really proud to be a part of what that was, and I wish I could do it every single year, but obviously, you know, yeah, that's pretty hard to come by. So
I always like to say the most fun I've ever had throwing up. So
I just think you need to find Regan Smith down there, Matt, because things didn't go as good for him. He went up with the Thunderbird, so we'll have to get a report on that later. Hey, saw Ryan Sieg come across the start-finish line. Fastest. He has now jumped in front of Jeremy Clements, 48.723 for him. And you will watch left session to see who will stay alive for the pole.
I talked to Ryan yesterday, and I said, what's the practice plan? He said, look up in the back of the truck. And I looked at his hauler, and there was not another car in there. He said the practice plan is to be very conservative today and go for it tomorrow. And he's got a race car he can go for it with, fastest so far.
And I've had a lot of folks ask me, why is he in the 93 and not the 39? They've got 3 cars here this weekend. They just wanted to put the best plan together to ensure all those cars get in the field. He'll be back in the 39 next week.